This is Dabu7. We have a group called SOS, or Stop Operation Soros, that has just exploded in numbers. I mean, there's a massive amount of people here behind this movement, if you want to call it, in Macedonia, where all these people are saying, we want Soros out of here, not doing business in our country, nowhere near it. If he's here, he's going to get arrested. He's a criminal. And really, this is how other countries should be viewing a man that put $500 million to back these refugee migrants that are flooding into Europe. It shows who's funding it and who's behind it. He's also behind all these other groups like the Moore Foundation, the Open Society, the groups that fund groups like Black Lives Matter. They funnel the money through all these different companies. And here with this massive women's march across the country, guess what? He had ties to more than 50 of the major partners that were behind this across the country. Across the country. In all these different cities. You wonder how these people were getting bussed in and all this other stuff, and where these groups got the money, do all this. Well, here you go. And the people in other countries are getting hip to it. He went in, funded the chaos in Ferguson. They've funded chaos in Baltimore and other places. He's connected to so much chaos. And that's what he loves to do, and it looks like he just gets away with it. Well, it's time it comes to an end. And hopefully, other righteous groups pop up, real deal groups that awaken and see this, and they stop this man from meddling in their country's affairs. Because he's one of the puppet masters, and he's got more above him and others around him that are just as greedy. But he's the one in the spotlight that doesn't seem to care and has been popped over and over again, funding the chaos. What he does is criminal. Many people say all the time, how is he not in jail? It's a very good question. But when you wield the money and power that he does, you can only imagine people take money and turn a cheek. And it happens all too often. It happens within the ranks of our government, with politicians, and that's what has got us into the position we're in right now. So, this man at it all the time and trying to cause chaos. And now we have this group, SOS, popping up in Macedonia, a massive movement looking to stop him in that country. And we'll see if other countries pick up on this. But you got to pay attention to what this guy's behind. Like I said, backing 50 groups here with this most recent massive march across the country. And people just awakening in other places to what this man has been doing. So it's time that everyone sees this, and really he needs to be brought in front of a court. How you're going to go about that? Well, we could go on for days, this and that, but at this point, the people saying you're not coming into our country of Macedonia without just that happening. And like I said, we'll see if other countries pick up on that theme. So it's about accountability and holding these guys accountable for their atrocities, period. So I will continue to update on this as I always do. One more thing to think about is they control the war fronts, both sides. You should know this by now. The world wars, I explained with the Rothschilds. Okay, even with what's going on with ISIS. For crying out loud, Donald Trump came out and told the whole world right before his inauguration that the Obama administration was the ones responsible and had created it, funded it, the whole nine. He said that in front of the whole world. So they should stop the funding there. Things should change. You see, you have to ask those common sense questions. If it continues, how? If they were running it, then that's criminal. They should be prosecuted. But will they be? You see? Or will they, ride off into the sunset, leave the country, go to their other mansion now and escape? They give so many pardons. You think that any of these presidents are going to be held accountable for anything? Like Obama? Look at the debt the guy has dropped on this country. I'll be talking about that more in an Underground World News video. Stay tuned. Keep your eyes peeled for that. Shoutouts to everybody out there that helps share this information. It's appreciated. And until next time, this has been Dabu7. And we say Illuminati for a reason. To rid this world of the evil deception like this man.